everyone. I'd like to introduce you to my new kitten. Her name is Pooj, and you'll see her in today's video. I'm working on a commission here. It's a grandfather holding his granddaughter's hand, and as you can see, I've already painted her hand, her bracelets, and the background. I've put masking fluid on all the white areas of this hand, and now I'm doing the underpainting. Pooj is 5 months old and weighs 6 pounds. She's a Scottish Straight, and Jeff and I are crazy about her. She's figured out how to get on my desk, and at least once a day she stops by to check out my paint water and try to eat my watercolors and paintbrushes. We stalk and chase each other all over the house, and I think she sees me as a great big cat. She is beautiful, and I love her big raccoon tail. Back to my painting. I've been using a few colors for the skin, sort of a neutral base, that color plus some yellow, and a mixture of orange and purple. I let those all blur together and took a lunch break while they dried. Now I'm going to add another layer or glaze to the painting. The little highlights you see here and there are masking fluid. I'll remove it later, and those parts will be the white of the paper. So this step will take me quite a while because the skin's wrinkles are incredibly complex. I lost some of my preliminary drawings lines with that first wash of paint, so I'm working a little slower than usual. What you're looking at here is 2 days of painting, and to create a video people might actually watch, I've sped this process up 35 times. Every second here is more than a half minute in real time. The majority of the wrinkles are between his thumb and index finger, and I'm painting them with a mixture of orange and purple. I'll go over this area a few times, so right now what I'm doing is just trying to figure out where they are. He also has a few raised veins near the center of his hand, and I'm painting them with a light glaze of cerulean blue. The wrinkles and their shadows create shapes that are very abstract and hard to describe. At times I felt like I was painting an aerial view of the Grand Canyon, and it's indeed strange to watch my own hand painting a hand. Back to the wrinkles. Now that I've established where the main lights and darks are, I can paint the details with more confidence and speed. As the day progresses, this hand is going to look older and older. Elderly skin is fascinating, isn't it? It looks and feels so fragile, and it doesn't bounce back the way younger skin does. It's really an ideal subject for watercolor and is much easier to paint than a baby's hand might be. Each layer's edges just add to the character of the skin. As I painted this, I had my reference photo on my iPad. I zoomed into it so I could see the details, but I also got lost in those deep wrinkles a few times. I was like, where am I? And I had to count using that central Y shape beneath his index finger as a guide. I posted an in-progress photo of this painting on Instagram the other day, and somebody said they saw a face near the index finger's knuckle. I totally see it too. Usually if I'm painting something complicated, I'll use little hidden pictures like that to help me find my place. That white shape on the left side that I haven't painted yet will be a gold ring, by the way. I'm saving it as a reward for myself. Okay, I think the wrinkliest part of his hand is finished for now, so I'm going to add details to the left side. He has some age spots and other discolorations over there, and additional shadows near the blue veins make them look even more three-dimensional. My great-grandmother lived past 100, and I remember her hands looking a lot like this one. While I'm not exactly looking forward to having super wrinkly hands, how amazing would it be to live that long? Just imagine the history this man has witnessed. While I was talking there, I added a light pink wash to parts of the fingers and other areas. Then I absorbed little highlights with some bits of paper towel. I always feel kind of silly with my little paper towel wads. Like, I should have a tool that's more professional, shouldn't I? But I wet them down and I can twist them into points or any shape that I like, and they do the job. It went by very quickly, but I did a wash of light yellow over the ring. I've removed all the masking fluid, and now it's time to refine those edges. I thought about using a paintbrush to do that, but once again I am reaching for my little wads of damp paper towel instead. It's just so much faster. It's hard to see what I'm doing with the camera at this angle, but I promise you I'm just lightly rubbing it along the borders of any white shape. It's picking up paint in a very soft way that looks like skin. Back to the ring. It's dark on the side and light on the top, and there's some kind of logo there that I don't recognize. I'll let this part dry and then finish it. To create those little white hairs, I applied the masking fluid with a very sharp awl tool that I think I got at Lowe's for a few dollars. All of my supplies are listed in the information box below. And now I'm making the hairs look even skinnier by taking a damp brush and activating the paint on either side of them. Okay, let's finish the ring. I'm painting the darkest parts now with a warm purple, not too hard, and then I'll add some more finishing touches. Painting the elderly can be such a moving experience, and it caused me to reflect on my own life and the lives of people I love. Sadly, the grandfather passed away not long after the reference photo was taken. His daughter Denise commissioned this painting, and the granddaughter here is her child. They are thrilled with the result, and I'd like to thank Denise for asking me to paint for her. And here's what the finished painting looks like.